Hi, Leanne. Thanks for sending that email. I'm going to just really quickly run through how I would run a market analysis on this property. So here's the address that you sent. The first thing I'm going to do is open up the Northwest MLS, and I'm going to go to Matrix, and I'm going to see if the property was listed within the last 18 years or so. So I'm going to go address, plug this in. See if I get any hits. 0 matches. Okay, so I'm guessing they've owned it for a while. I'm going to open up Realist. See if I can find the tax records. Okay. Plug the address in here. Oops. That's not the address. 113 Perry Avenue. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is the realist report. Another thing I do when I don't have a good photo of the property, sometimes I'll actually just Google map it and see if Google will give me a good shot of it. Just because it's kind of nice to see what the front of the house looks like to get an idea. That's going to help me. Okay. I'm guessing that's the house right there. Looks like it's in decent condition. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go print, quick. Let's pull up this thing and I'm going to save it, file, save as. Looks like the owner's last name is Woods. I'm just going to call it Woods Tax. And then save it to my desktop. Now, there's a couple ways you can go about this. I don't know if you wanted to snail mail this CMA out to Paul Woods or email it, but what I'm going to do, you can kind of do either way. So here are my property specifications: 3 beds, 1 bath, 770 square feet, so on and so forth. Bought it at 94. Okay, great. Next, I'm going to go back to Matrix, and I'm going to go search, and this time I'm going to go general. Okay, now I'm going to select active, pending inspection, pending, sold, canceled, and expired. Okay, I know I'm dealing with a single family home, so I'm only going to compare it to other single family homes. It's a Rambler, so there's some good information here. I know it's like I got a 1-story single family home, really small. So I'm going to look for 3-bedroom homes, and since this house is so small, I really don't want to compare it to anything. I don't know. I mean, even comparing it to anything at like 1,500 would be a little bit much. I'm going to go 1,500 and less. Usually, I'll go about 500 to 600 square feet in either direction, plus or minus. But when it's this small, I just kind of go 1,500 or less, or 1,400 or less. It's kind of up to you. I kind of like to start off by making my criteria kind of broad just so I can see what's out there, and then I can kind of tighten it up later. So subtype, I'm going to go residential, single family, and then I'm just going to select all these house types, and I'm going to stop at 2 stories with basement, because then it gets into mobile homes and condos and townhouses and stuff. So I just want to compare it to other single family homes. Okay, I'm going to go map search, and I'm going to paste in our address. Okay, there we go. Looks good. We've got some comps right in the neighborhood. And I usually do 3 comps, and I'm looking at 3 comps, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, criteria. Okay, so I've got 3 matches, and I'm going to click search here now. Let's see what I got. Okay, so I'm ranging from 270 to 300, or 400 basically. So let's take a look at our most valuable home. Okay, beautiful view, substantially larger. And I like to kind of just pull this up as I look, so I can see both at once. So this lot is smaller by 900, almost 1,000 square feet. The property is almost twice as big. Let's see what it looks like. Beautiful view. Pretty plain Jane house though. And the real estate agent did a pretty crappy job doing photos, and the interior looks kind of average. Okay, great. And it was built in 41. We're built in 1930. 3 beds, 1 bath. Okay, this is a really good comp. Oh, they got a basement as well. Okay, so this is a good one. So I'm going to click print, and I'm going to go client detail, photo gallery. These are the 2 that I want for each comp. So I'm going to go print to PDF. And I'm going to go File, Save As. And I'm going to go Woods Comp 1. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. Okay. I'm going to go back. I'm going to click the back button. And back button again. Get back here. And let's take a look at this other one. This one's really close. So when you draw a radius circle like I did, it will tell you how far from the property the comparables are, which is really helpful. Okay. So here we have, this one sold also more recently, which is good. Wow, it's a very new house. It's twice the size. One bathroom more. Let's take a look.
Hello, can you do real estate?
Much nicer condition than our last comp, but I'm guessing the view isn't quite as spectacular as the last house's view.
Watch the game with you and then take the car back.
Okay, nice backyard. This is a nice clean house. Nice clean house. Everything looks good. Okay, so
thank you. Yes. Okay.
367. They listed at 325. This is a comp worth sharing for sure, especially because it's so close by. So print, detail, photo gallery, and also to do both, you just hold Command and click. And then print to PDF. Okay. File, Save As. Woods Comp 2. Save it to my desktop. Okay. I've got 2 comps. Let's check out this one that is at a lower price point. It's also, I'm going to peek over here really quick. So they bought it for $72.5 at 94. Uncle Sam thinks it's worth $124,970. That's always going to be, that's almost always low. But okay, let's take a peek at our least expensive comp. That's also very, very close by. And at a glance I can tell, actually it's on Perry Avenue as well, so it's very close by. Much larger, 3/4 bath more, but it also sold quite a while ago. Now, one thing I don't know is, has the real estate market in Bremerton been increasing the way that it has over here? Almost certainly it hasn't. So these comps are going to be still closer. It's not like, I don't know if it's been really spiking in Bremerton like it has here. Okay. Okay, 1941, similar lot size. Larger home, 3/4 bath more, also a rambler.
No, he's doing a training video, so it's not good.
Okay, let's take a look at the house. Okay. Actually pretty decent. Didn't look like much from the outside, but this is a pretty nice house.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Looks like they've got views from the backyard anyways. Okay. I'm going to go print, client detail, photo gallery, print to PDF, save as, woods, comp 3, desktop. Now, one thing that I always like to do is I like to find a comp that is clearly less valuable than our subject property, which is Paul Wood's house. All the properties I've seen so far we've looked at are larger or they have more bathrooms. So I don't even know if this one, if we should tell him that this is worth as much as that third comp that sold for $270. Just gonna really quick, I saw that there's one that was pending nearby. Okay, this one's $299, $262. This one might be worth looking at. Sold in April. Single level home, okay. Larger, more bathrooms. A little bit of views, okay. Really kind of basic to, kind of average condition here. So I think what I'm going to do is replace one of our existing comps with this one. So, okay. Or we can just do 4, I guess. Well, I don't want to get too wordy with our market analysis either, so I'm just going to go print, client detail, photo gallery, print to PDF. File, save as, woods, comp, 4. Okay, so I've got all my comps. I've already kind of got a good idea of what I think we should be going for based on all these other homes that just have more square footage and more bathrooms. I'm really thinking that listing at $250 is probably going to be the secret sauce here. So this guy, first comp, 3-1, beautiful views, decent finishes, but not amazing. Did sell pretty high. Comp 2, again, more square footage. This one's close by, also Rambler. Really nice condition. They listed 325, they got up to 367. Built in 2013, so it's like, virtually a new house. So I think we know we can't go up this high. But again, your guys have a good view, so that's worth something. I'm just kind of reviewing everything. So 270, really close by, bigger, nice condition. Some views, but not maybe necessarily from the living room. And then our fourth right here, 262. Views not in great condition. Okay. Maybe, I'm starting to think maybe they can go a little north of 250, maybe 275. Okay, so just kind of compare square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, and start formulating your opinion on what it's really going to sell for. Okay, now I'm going to pull out a letter template that I have. Let's see, where is it? Letter and email templates. Seller emails. I'm going to assume you're emailing this. I'm going to pull up my detailed CMA email. Copy this. Yeah, I think the water might still be in.
I think so too.
Okay.
You've got the hearing of a deer.
Okay.
What is the animal that has the best hearing?
Probably a jackrabbit. I'm recording a video, so Leanne's going to hear all this conversation. But that's okay. Yeah.
What?
I'm recording a video for Leanne, but that's okay. Leanne will probably think it's fun. Leanne, these are the kind of conversations we have here at work when no one else is here. Okay. So, I'm just going to send this to you. I'm going to call it market or preliminary. I don't know if you've ever been over to this house. If you've never been there, I like to call it a preliminary. Preliminary market analysis for, oh my gosh, no, edit, undo, copy. Okay. If you have been over the house, just call it market analysis for 1113 Perry Avenue. The preliminary part is just, at the end you remind them, hey, again, this is a preliminary market analysis, and your true value will depend heavily on the condition of the interior of your home. If you'd like to get a more accurate assessment of your home's value, let's schedule a time to have me come over to the house and go over this information in more detail, that kind of a thing. So, I'm going to go, hi, Paul. Thanks again for reaching out to me in regards to getting you a comparable, I want to say market analysis. Attached, please find full property descriptions with pictures of recent home sales in your neighborhood, as well as the MLS description of your home. Okay, so we're going to change a little bit. Recent home sales in your neighborhood, as well as the, I'm going to say, current tax assessment of your home. Okay, now let's look at some comps. First comparable property I've attached is this one. Ugh. Again. 1141 J. Gubson. And you just gotta really go through this and take out stuff that doesn't match. So the home has more square footage, which yes, that works for us too. Versus 770. A larger lot size. And I'm going to go number of okay. Property has more square footage, a larger lot size, and the same number of bedrooms/bathrooms. The property, let's see. The property, I'm going to say also has views, beautiful views of the water, and includes a basement as well. So you spend like a couple of sentences describing each comp. I also like to talk about the condition. So the home also has beautiful views. I'm going to, instead of talking about the basement, and appears to be in good condition. Because condition really makes a humongous difference. So, and then in the last sentence, I just talk about the sales statistics. And so that's why I like to keep this window open, because in the client details that I'm looking at, they don't include all the sale statistics or all the sale info. So what I'm going to do is go back here, click back again, get to my list, and I'm going to click on this one, and then up here I get all my cool sales stats. So the home was listed at $399. And homeowners offer of $392, $950, is it? Nope, just $392. Just 5 days. The home closed on 3/9. Okay. And comp 2. We're just going to do the same exact thing. Got an extra space there. Okay. Why did it do that? Okay. $115 Scott. Property has more square footage. Oh, whoops. I did this wrong. Okay. Oh, crap. I was just doing the wrong one. Okay, great. Well, God, I just jumped back and forth. Okay, crap. Okay, what I'll do is just delete this up here and copy this. And paste it here. Okay, we're back. Okay, large lot size. Okay, property has more square footage. This time we got 1491 versus 770. A larger lot size, smaller. The number of bedrooms and really what we're doing here is just making our case. You know, I'm going to say the property. And appears to be in excellent condition. And then we go back and look at the home stats. So we've got, it's not the right house. The home is listed at $325,000. And the price is bid up to $367,000. In 1 day. Okay, one more to go. I don't think I'm going to send him the really low one, just because I think, due to the view and the proximity, I think we should be comparing it to these houses. Okay. Okay. Last comparable property I've attached is 141 Henry Avenue. The home has more square footage. A similar lot size. Why am I doing this again? Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Similar lot. Numbers of bedrooms and 3/4 baths. Similar lot size. Same number of bedrooms and 3/4 baths more. The home is a bit further. That's not true. Okay, so I'm going to say. Is in very close proximity to your home and seems to be in excellent condition. Okay. Sales stats. The home was listed at $270,000, and the owners received considering these current market trends and recent sales activity, Considering current market trends and recent sales activity in your neighborhood, determine the current market value is within 3 to 5% of. You know, Leanne, I'm going to say 275. I mean, this is clearly I would almost guarantee this is a nicer house, but it did sell quite a while ago, and it's got no views really to speak of. And I have no idea how nice the interior of your guys' house is, so 275. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to schedule time to meet and go over this information in more detail, please let me know. So, again, if this is just if you've never been over there to see it, I add the sentence, that being said, this is just a preliminary assessment of value. Actually, no, that's not what I say. Okay. That being said, this is just a preliminary assessment value and can vary significantly based on the current condition of your home. So, anyways, I know you're gonna say your own. You're gonna say it your own way, which is great. Any questions? Blah 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 blah. Hope you have a great day. Looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. And then I just attach everything. Don't want to forget to do that. And then send it off. Okay. Cool. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope this market analysis is helpful. And I hope you get this listing. Here goes nothing.